If you had to stop Ozempic or Wegovy tomorrow, would your current habits actually support keeping the weight off? Because this is where most people struggle. In my last video, we talked about what happens when these medications stop and why weight regain can happen. But today, I want to focus on what you can actually do about it. My name is Steve Saka. I am a national board certified health and wellness coach, certified personal trainer, and certified nutrition coach. And while I personally haven't taken these medications like Ozempic or Wegovy, I spend a lot of time studying the research behind them and working with people who are navigating weight loss and metabolic health. And this is also something I've gone through personally. I've lost over 25 pounds myself through changes in nutrition and training before these medications were widely available. So I understand both the science behind this and what it actually takes to make these changes in real life. And I know how challenging it can be to stay consistent, especially with a busy schedule. So today I want to walk you through 3 simple habits that can make a big difference in helping you maintain your results, whether you're currently using these medications or not. The first habit is what I call protein anchoring. And before anything else, it helps to give a clear target. Most adults trying to protect muscle, especially during or after weight loss, should aim for roughly about 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. Or in metric terms, it's about 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Now, for some people, that might sound like a lot. And for others, it might actually sound like not that much. And that's okay. Think of this as a strong starting range, especially if your goal is to preserve muscle while losing weight or maintaining your results. Some people may choose to go higher depending on goals, activity level, and preferences. But for most people, consistently hitting this range is already a big step in the right direction. To make this more concrete, let's look at a simple example. So if someone weighs about 150 pounds, that would come out to roughly 105 to 150 grams of protein per day. Or in metric terms, if someone weighs about 68 kilograms, that would be around 110 to 150 grams of protein per day. And in this context, the recommendation is generally based on body weight, not necessarily whether someone is male or female. What matters more are factors like body size, activity level, and overall goals. Now, to make this even easier to apply, a simple way to think about it is aiming for roughly about 25 to 40 grams of protein per meal. So if you're eating 3 meals per day, you're already getting close to that daily target without overthinking it. And the key isn't to overcomplicate it. It's to make protein the foundation of your meals. Very key. Instead of asking, what am I eating? Start by asking, where is my protein coming from in this meal? Because protein is often the first thing that drops when appetite is reduced, especially on medications like Ozempic or Wegovy. So it has to be intentional. Some simple high-quality protein options include things like chicken, turkey, eggs or egg whites, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lean ground meats, fish like salmon and tuna, and even protein shakes when needed. A simple way to apply this is to include a solid protein source at every meal. Even if everything else isn't perfect, this one habit alone can make a big difference. The second habit is strength training, but not in a complicated way. You don't need long workouts. You need something simple that you can stay consistent with. One way to think about it is what I like to call my 1-2-1-2-3 approach, right? Step 1 is a short warm-up. About 5 minutes of light cardio, like walking, cycling, or an elliptical, just to get your body moving and prepare your muscles for work, which is step 2, which is strength training. This is where you want to spend most of your time, about 20 minutes. This is if you're kind of short on time. Focus on simple, effective movements like squats, push-ups, or presses, rows, lunges, things of this nature. These exercises train multiple muscle groups and help maintain strength while you're losing weight. Then step 3 is a short cool down. Another 5 minutes of light cardio to help your body come back down and support recovery. So when you put it all together, it looks like this. 5 minutes warm up, 20 minutes of strength training, and 5 minutes cool down. About 30 minutes total. Now this is, again, if you're short on time, 30 minutes total. Good starting point. And what I want you to notice is this. This doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. Even doing this 2 to 4 times per week can make a meaningful difference. If you want to see examples of some of these exercises, you can actually check out my YouTube shorts where I show quick demonstrations of many of these movements. And if you'd like, I can also put together a full video walking you through a simple routine step by step. And the third habit might be the most important of all. Having what I call a default day. This is a simple routine you can fall back on when life gets busy. Because most people don't regain weight because they don't know what to do. They regain it because they don't have a system that they can stick to when life gets busy. So instead of trying to make perfect decisions every day, you create a go-to structure that removes guesswork, right? You don't even have to think about it. For example, a simple default day might look like this. Breakfast could be something quick and protein focused, like eggs with Greek yogurt, or a protein shake if you're short on time. Lunch could be something repeatable, like chicken and vegetables, or a simple bowl with protein, rice, and greens. Then your workout follows that same simple structure we just talked about 30 minutes total. And dinner could be a balanced meal with protein, vegetables, and a carbohydrate source, like maybe sweet potatoes or brown rice, something like that. The goal here isn't variety, it's consistency. You don't need a new plan every day. You need a plan that works on your busiest days, because those are the days that usually determine your results. Your default day is what keeps you on track when motivation is low and life gets busy. And this doesn't have to be complicated. Even just having one go-to breakfast, one go-to lunch, and one simple workout plan can make a big difference. So if you want to start today, here's a simple way to begin. Add protein to your next meal. Schedule 2 strength workouts this week. And create one simple default day you can follow when things get really busy. The goal isn't to rely on a medication forever. The goal is to build a system that works with your life so you can maintain your results long term. Now I'm curious, what do you think would make the biggest difference for you? Protein, strength training, or having a simple routine? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a simple plan to get started, just comment the word workout and I'll send you my free 10-minute ebook workout guide. And if you know someone who's using Ozempic or Wegovy, or even thinking about it, feel free to share this video with them. A lot of people are navigating this right now, and sometimes having a simple plan can make a big difference.